Are you a beginner who would like to learn web development? Well, check out my new course, Intro to Web Development. This course features over 13 hours of lectures recorded in live classes that I have taught. In this video, you can see samples from several points during the course. How the web works. An introduction to HTML and friends. This, my friend, is the internet. No one knows what it is, so when we draw systems on a whiteboard, we stick in a little picture of a cloud. It means some magic happens. If you want to be a great web developer, that's just simply not good enough. You need to understand what's going on inside that little cloud. So let's break it down. We'll start with just two computers connected by a wire. The one on the right has the file that the one on the left wants. The first one sends a request for the file. The second one finds the file and sends a copy. Now both computers have a copy of the file. Fundamentally, this is what happens every time you visit a web page. The only difference is that little cloud. Instead of your computer being connected directly to the computer with the file, you're sending a request from computer to computer to computer across the internet. So what is the internet? If we think of our example of two connected computers as a network, then in the real world there are lots of networks. But a computer in one network can't talk directly to a computer in a different network, unless we connect all the networks. Now a computer in one network can send a request to a computer in a different network. To understand the word internet, we have to remember that inter is the Latin prefix for between. Just like you call a road between states an interstate, we call this massive set of connected networks the internet. If we have a page that talks about the types of television shows, we might divide it up like this. Up here we have a heading that we defined as a heading level 1, meaning it's the primary title for the page. Below that we have two headings we call level 2. Under that we have some paragraphs. Down here we have a list. We call it an unordered list because the items aren't numbered. And these are the list items themselves. One advantage of naming these things this way is that now we can set the style for all heading level 1s throughout our whole website. That means if we want to change the font size of the heading level 1s, we don't have to track down 600 different heading level 1s and change them one by one. We can change it in one place and immediately affect all of them. So what do we call these items? They're called HTML elements. We're going to learn a bunch of them in this course, but already we've learned heading level 1, heading level 2, paragraph, unordered list, and list item. The way we specify HTML elements in our web page is with tags. A tag is a bit of text that we surround with angle brackets, greater than and less than symbols. We typically have a starting tag and an ending tag. The end tag is the same as the start tag, but it has a slash right after the less than symbol. And now we're going to take our button, calculate the tip button. We're going to do his add event listener, and on his click we're going to pass in a function. And inside there, we're going to start with an alert bang. Make sure that we've wired up our click event. There's our bang. Okay, so as you might well imagine, inside here, we're going to have some more variables. And we have the check amount text already pulled in. We want to get the check amount as a number. So we're going to make this the check amount. And that's going to equal, now we have to call a built-in function for JavaScript to convert it from text to a number. So we're going to say parse float. There's also a parse int, but we want decimals because we typically have change on our amount, right? So it could be pennies, and so we want the decimal amount. Come over here. So now we want the tip percentage is going to be another parse float, and this time we're going to say this is the tip percentage text dot value. This time we're going to divide it by 100. Wrong. Divide it by 100. So we take it from whatever they put it in, turn it into a decimal number by dividing by 100. So if they put 10%, we make it 0.1. And then we are going to say the tip amount is going to be the check amount times the tip percentage. Let's come up here. Now we're going to say, let's say the check was $10 and I want to give a 15% tip. The check amount was $10. Tip amount was $1.50, so the amount to pay is $11.50. During this course, we'll build several websites with HTML and CSS, and we'll also build several JavaScript projects, including a Hello World program, a tip calculator, a random sentence generator, and a simple adventure. In the process of building these, we'll learn about variables, loops, conditionals, and get the first taste of objects and arrays. If this sounds like the course you've been looking for, then head over to codecareeracademy.com and sign up today.